know how it is and how it go down. It's Turned Up Tuesday. I'm sweating before the show, so you already know it's already been lit in here. But you know, nobody wins when the family feuds. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely don't.
Yo, I'm here with my motherfucking brother, man. Lovely Entertainment in the building as well. But yo, what's good?
It's HNIC, baby, NYC.
Oh, man. So let's start it off with shouts out to Tragedy Gaddafi, man. Hopefully he's on the way. You know what I mean? He confirmed his slot tonight, so he should be on the way and all that good stuff. But in other news, what's going on?
How was your week?
The week was let me see, what's this? Well, this is Tuesday, so the week just started type shit. But coming off the fake snowstorm over the weekend, it was supposed to be a snowstorm.
Pacquiao, Broner.
That shit was retarded.
Football games.
Nah, the football game I'm happy about because the Rams is in the Super Bowl, so I'm all the way for that. I'm all the way feeling that 1,000%. I think it's the Patriots as well.
Yeah, the GOAT.
I would just say fuck Tom Brady.
That's the good night. You can't.
You really think he's the greatest quarterback ever?
He is. I mean, he went to the Super Bowl 9 times. That's very hard to do.
Is that the most ever for a quarterback?
Yes, sir. And for a team too. Not as many titles, but
what, Super Bowl appearances?
Appearances. That's the most out of any team. 9 times. People.
And then he won 5 out of 9.
Yeah, 5 out of 9.
All right, okay.
Well,
it's Super Bowl in the NFL.
Well, hopefully he win this Super Bowl. He got 6 rings.
Nigga say he going Jordan.
He doing Jordan numbers, but you know Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. Remember that he's undefeated.
Yeah,
now, would you put Tom Brady as the greatest football player or the greatest athlete? Who's the greatest athlete of all time?
Wow.
They got to be MJ. What you gonna put MJ as the greatest athlete of all time?
He's top 5 because you know if you're talking greatest athletes, you gotta count like Jesse Owens. You gotta count like and then you got like triathlon niggas.
Right.
That like run 12 miles, then swim 5 miles, then ride a bike 3 miles.
Right.
So I'm sure one of them niggas, I'm gonna say Jordan, one of them niggas, a soccer player, because them niggas just run back and forth all day.
Well, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. I'm gonna take Michael Jordan.
The greatest athlete ever?
Yeah, and Tom
Brady. What about
Brady,
Muhammad Ali?
Tom Brady might be. He's not the greatest athlete.
Athlete? Yeah.
Nah, I can't put. But he stood for more than something.
That's true. Probably the
more
greatest,
than a
like,
boxer.
Advocate, like
yeah, he was more than an advocate
type of shit.
And then how you feel about that Pacquiao and Broner fight?
Yo,
you know I lost some money, AB. Just to let you know, I lost a lot of money fucking around with you.
Oh, you bet on AB?
Yeah, I bet on AB. I thought he was going to do it for the hood and them. On God and them.
Yo.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted AB to win. You know what I mean? Of course I want to see AB take the W. But about 3 rounds in, I knew. I was like, oh no.
But you know what's so crazy?
Pacquiao's not playing.
I thought it was gonna be like, you know, it was gonna be a good fight, and then AB is gonna take it over second half because Pacquiao's old.
Got old, nah.
He's 40. Pacquiao beat the shit out of him throughout the whole fight.
Hard body.
Whole fight. Now.
It never slowed up.
And you see the crazy part.
Old man strength on him.
If he fight like one of the other welters like Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, I think Pacquiao is gonna have problems.
Of course. I think AB.
He need to fight Floyd, cause Floyd is in his 40s, and we're gonna see what happens.
Nah, they was chopping it up that they might get the rematch with Floyd and Pacquiao. I ain't gonna lie, it's something I would want to see. It's definitely something I want to see, especially after seeing Pacquiao against Broner, because Pacquiao, like you said, he had way more energy and was way more active than anticipated.
Right.
Pacquiao was going off.
Yeah,
he almost caught a KO.
Was.
He almost caught well, I ain't gonna say almost a KO because Sonny didn't even really hit the mat.
Right.
He kind of just stumbled back.
He stumbled that power.
But that shit was crazy. For a 40-year-old, how old is AB? 29?
29.
Yeah,
Youngin.
For a 40-year-old to lay that, I gotta respect it. But the fight before that, Brown.
Yeah.
Yo,
Jack.
Brown and Jack, yo.
Oh man,
I don't think I ever seen. I
never seen no shit like that.
That was crazy.
And he was still fighting.
That's why you had to respect it. Like that shit was getting tagged crazy. Son whole face was bloody, like he was doing things he shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit
like,
was crazy.
That for me was made it worth it to pay for that pay-per-view. Cause like I'm a big fan of talking shit about the pay-per-view after I pay for it type of joint. Like, that shit was not worth it. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm not gonna hold you. That fight kind of set the stage for me to be like, you know what? This was type worth it. Because I don't think I ever seen a fight get that bloody. Maybe somebody get more swole up.
No, I seen something. I seen fights like that was bloody like that, but I never seen somebody head split open and it was fighting. I never seen no shit like that. I saw the eye open, but somebody getting split open like that, nah, I never seen.
And it happened early in the fight. That's what
I know,
crazy.
Over that head bunt.
And he went all 12 rounds like that, man.
Yeah,
you gotta respect him.
You gotta respect that. That's a warrior.
And that was Jack that got cut though, right?
Yeah,
Jack,
Bondu Jack.
Yo, that I ain't gonna lie, that was some warrior shit, like you just said. That was some warrior shit, B. Fucking when is Wilder next fight? Or he do like another year? Right?
I don't know yet. But that should be soon. That should be like in the springtime, early summer. Should have that.
That's what I want to see. So boom, your boy Young Draco. That's what I want to get into. Your
Drake?
Your boy Soulja. Your boy Soulja.
Nobody better stop. Everybody better stop fronting on my boy Big Draco. That's that nigga right there. Soulja Boy. But you know what's so crazy? Everything and it may, I'm not going to even say it's crazy, but it makes sense. And you see what he was saying was facts. He was the first nigga that started all this. He was the first nigga on the internet. He was the one that was doing, before 6ix9ine was 6ix9ine, he was Soulja Boy.
That's the craziest part about it.
And like when you really think about it, that's the crazy part.
That when he started talking his shit in the beginning, I was laughing. I was like, fucking Soulja Boy, he's retarded. But when he started breaking down the science, and then other niggas was confirming it, basically like Chief Keef jumping on the gram, and I making it be like, Soulja Boy inspired me. He was about to sign to SOD Money Gang and all that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
But bro, you know what makes it even more sad?
Crazy.
It proves my point again, what I said a couple of months ago about Drake. Remember when I was telling you about ghostwriting and shit like that?
Yes, yeah.
How do you take niggas' bars, bar from bar?
Word for word.
Word for word, and like that's cool?
This is what I ain't gonna lie, the illest part.
And that just bring my point up, like what I was saying.
He's automatically kind of out of the runnings for anything. Like he's just a great entertainer. Like he can be a great entertainer. I don't think there's nothing else he could really be in the running for now. Because it's like, that was his very first song. So from song number 1, my son snatched a couple bars.
Right.
And then now come to find out some of your best hits later down the line, you had Quentin Miller in the pocket writing them shits up too.
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie, like that kind of versus anybody who wrote the whole shit. They made the whole concept. They sat down, figured it all out, bang, and then put it together. That shit bananas. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what's crazy? You think that's gonna affect Drake's career at all? You think that's gonna push the numbers? Right?
Nah. I mean, it's probably not, because he got a lot of ladies. He got a female fan.
His demo is different.
It's different.
His demo
so
is different.
It's not. If he was a rapper, if he was a real rapper,
it'd be over for him a long time.
It'd be over. Shit, he would have been checked out a long time ago.
Said checked out.
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't bullshitting you.
Listen, when it come to Drake, I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe the first 6 months of Drake, I was all for it. I was like, this is.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was fucking with Drake early in his career, and I'm not going to even stand up here and be a hypocrite and act like certain songs don't move me. I don't listen to his music. Of course, to do certain songs is catchy and shit, but like that. But I can't shit that niggas be saying that he be doing. You can't be a valid MC to me. You can't. That's what makes me don't like Drake. Like he could spit, like 100%. Put words together, like don't get it twisted. If I didn't hear that he was not doing none of that, I think Drake would be. I'm not gonna say he's the best. I'll say he's the best MC out in the game right now.
Listen, if it was true to deed that he wrote everything that we ever heard that was ever Drake, if we knew that his pen and his brain came up with that, that's hard.
But you know what makes it hard for Drake? It's too many people saying that he took too many bars. Instead of you don't hear nobody saying that he wrote his own shit.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? It's too many niggas, and that's bad.
That's horrible for a rapper. Again, like you said, this is what takes you out of the category like A Boogie. No matter what A Boogie put out, he'll never be considered greatest rapper.
Right.
And that's cool, like for what he's trying to do. But Drake kind of falls into that kind of category versus being even in the conversation of greatest lyricists. Like, come on, you got niggas like Big Daddy Kane. You got niggas like, you know, Gaddafi. You got niggas like, what?
Yeah, that is true.
Come on, son. Versus a nigga that, and you think anybody was helping Nas with the bars when he was sitting in the lab putting that shit together?
Nah.
Other than niggas that was with you every day. Like, if I'm in the booth.
Other day, like, this word should go to this word.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
That nigga Quentin Miller was giving them whole reference tracks, laying the blueprint. Like, nah, you can't do that. As a man, you can't do that.
Nah, you definitely can't do that.
That's I ain't gonna lie, I think that's one of the biggest, and I think that was exposed through Meek Mill, right? When the Meek Mill beef started, the whole Quentin Miller shit came out.
Oh, but
it's never been the same for that nigga since, bro.
Yeah, but
it's never been the same.
And like I always say, Meek started it, and he got bodied by that nigga. He should have went different. He should have. You see, if Drake was doing the shit with, like right now, when Pusha T came at him, because when Pusha T came at him, that was ugly.
That was an easy body.
That was
a ugly. Clear body, like.
That was ugly.
And that's just the rules of the game. Like, once you stepped into the battle rap realm, anything goes. So the nigga Pusha wasn't even trying to be on some, I got more chicken in you, or I got all of the surface things. Because you can't really tell who got what and on the surface.
Right.
My man Pusha went for the heart, my nigga. Like, nah, I'm going to expose your secrets, Wardy.
That's a fact.
That's different. Like, that, like, a lot of times in hip-hop and battle rap, that's what makes it so ugly. We go for the surface things. You know, that's just cultural, how we snap and how we joke on each other since little niggas. You know what I'm saying? You this, you that,
Right.
But this nigga said, fuck that. Imagine as a little nigga, you joking, you call a nigga, you know, your mom's is this, that, and the third, all right, whatever. And that nigga break down how your pops is cheating on your moms and had a baby out of wedlock.
Right.
Like, imagine a little nigga, like, what? He just fucked up that nigga's life. Fuck joking. That little nigga's traumatized now. And that's kind of what happened with Pusha. Like, he said, nah, nigga, you thought the guard was over here.
Easy money. That's exactly how you started it off.
That's why the nigga Jay Prince had to step in like, yo, nah.
Chill.
But even the nigga Pusha on another podcast, we ain't even gonna mention that podcast. I fucks with it, but we ain't gonna mention that. On another podcast, he was like, yo, I don't even know Jay Prince. I don't even talk to son.
That's crazy.
So let's not get it twisted like Jay Prince coming out the door saying something really is what stopped me. Nah, it just kind of so happened that's what was going to happen anyway. Fuck it. Leave it alone. It's a dead issue, you know. But that's crazy. But, so Chris Breezy on these rape charges, man.
Man.
Yo, ain't this shit mind-blowing? Like, ain't life at this point a fucking soap opera?
Yeah, it is. We have Chris. No, first it was R. Kelly. All the shit that he come on, and I definitely, how you feel about R. Kelly? Since your mom, you see Chris Brown, we're going to get to you in 1 second. How you feel about, let me ask you this, are you going to mute R. Kelly's music?
I'm not even going to hold you. I don't even really play Kells like that.
No.
And it's not even a shot. So muting them, to answer the question, it's over for Kells as far as I'm concerned, because this nigga,
so you're not, so let me ask you this. Right. So are you going to be able to listen to his music?
Yeah, if I'm in the spot.
You're gonna still. That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna mute it? Like when you hear R. Kelly music, are you gonna be like, we don't even play no?
Nah, I don't think I'll ever be that nigga about anything. Like, that's crazy. But I won't be mad at the nigga who do. Like, if the shit come on and somebody dead want to slide to the DJ booth, like, yo, nah, we not. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly don't rock here. I can't technically be mad at that.
Right.
I can't technically be mad. Would I do it? Nah, if I pull up to your crib even. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rich, you got to chill with that, yo.
No R. Kelly music?
12-step, my nigga.
Nah, I still like R. Kelly music. I still play R. Kelly music. I'm not going to even say I don't even care, because at the end of the day, those are females. He really did those females dirty. And you shouldn't do that to no female or minor like that. So, and I got daughters, so you could feel like I could feel it. I'm not gonna say I don't care, but it's just like it happens all over. It happens all over. He's not the only predator.
I remember
There's a lot of niggas that
8th
do shit like
grade,
that.
Before high school.
Right.
And niggas picking up
Shorties.
from the school.
And I'm finding out like, damn, he's like 23.
And we like 14.
You're like 14. And
like
my homegirl, she like 14, 15. She said, yeah, I'm fucking this nigga. I'm like, damn. Like, you know, me youngin looking at that like, damn, son, like, damn, shorty's grown and shit like that.
These are facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Niggas just doing that. But, like, I don't know. It's just crazy out here. This is just times is just crazy.
You don't feel like at some point, now I'm going to just play devil's advocate. I'm not saying this is what I think. I'm just going to play devil's advocate just to see what you think. So it seemed like in the beginning, he was bagging young joints. And it got hot. Like, oh, shit, these bitches is too young. You know what I'm saying? I got to kind of go a little bit higher. You feel me? But he kept the 3 that he caught at 15. You see what I'm saying? Like, he caught Aaliyah first. But, you know, we all know R.I.P. That situation happened. Then it seemed like he caught these 3 young joints again.
You see, R. Kelly got away with it when he married Aaliyah, and they had that fake, that fraudulent. You see, niggas already knew back then he was playing. That's how he was playing.
That's the illest
niggas was playing.
Niggas knew.
If that tape didn't come out with him pissing on that little girl like that, niggas would have never knew. He probably would have been giving out money like he normally do, settle out on civil court with money and shit like that. If that video didn't never come out, R. Kelly would have been scot free. Just like for example, Hugh Hefner. You know how many bitches, you know that and then the God bless his soul. I don't even like talking on the dead. You understand what I'm saying? R.I.P., but that nigga was pimping so many goddamn hoes. I'm not gonna even say hoes, females. When we was young, he had a I forgot this porno star, Miss Brooke. I think she was like 10 years old. She was naked.
wait.
I swear to God. Look it up. Google it. I'm dead. I swear to God. She's 10 years old. Google it. Google it. Hugh Hefner. I forgot. I think it's Miss. I forgot her name. I gotta remember it. But she was 10 years old. That was some on the night. It happened in like 1975, 1980s. This is in the 80s. You Google it. I'm dead ass serious when I tell you that. But for me saying that is that there's a whole bunch of monsters out here. You can't just get R. Kelly. It's a whole bunch of money. Just for example, and we're gonna get on Kiss Breezy. Just like when Dame Dash, and which I think it was some sucker shit. I think it was to me, and I'm telling you, Dame, you're a sucker for that. You and Nick Cannon, y'all both were suckers for that. Like how you insinuating that Jay was fucking with Foxy Brown when she was like 16, and Jay was like, if that's your man, like why you want people to look at it? You sound like a real hater when you do some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's corny. But at the same token, it's just like I understand you trying to be aware about certain things, bring shit to light and shit like that, because you got to be aware with certain things what motherfuckers do. But that's your man. That's corniness. If that happened like 20 years ago, if Foxy Brown is like 30, probably like 40 years old.
Woodwork with that, like yo,
right. Now even Jay even said it. Not to even bring it up. Even Jay said it. What's that? The Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Magna Carta. You know when not Tom Ford. It's the other song, Picasso. And then he said something. I don't fuck with the fox. I don't fuck with the fox with the box. Some shit he said. Some shit. But basically he was saying that he ain't never fuck. He never hit fox. He ain't never hit fox. But for you.
They put it out there.
There like insinuating that, Jay was hitting her when she was 16. This nigga was an old ass nigga. That's corny, Dame. Like, that's mad corny.
That's whack.
And you should look at yourself. You should look in the mirror and look at yourself for doing that shit, because, like, who knows? Say if you was doing that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Who's going to expose you?
Right.
Who's here to expose you?
you.
That's a Fendi. That's a Fendi. That's a Fendi.
Word.
That's a Fendi, man. Fucking look, it's Turned Up Tuesday. You already know how I go and how I get, man. Check us out on the YouTube. 595 is the channel. I'm here with my motherfucking brother. You already know
H
how I
and
go,
I
how I
C,
get.
we in the building.
You know what I'm saying? So on the flip side, we're gonna drop some music. We gotta drop some tunes, let y'all vibe out, light your spliff, get your bottle. If you got a model, I guess this is what the time you get it to get it start twerking and all that other shit, I guess. Or you might have a fat bitch in there. Get her to start twerking too. Why not? Get the pancakes flapping.
No fat bitches allowed.
Yo, we'll get to that on the other side.
Listen. Let's be clear. No obese.
Obese.
Yeah, we ain't doing no 300 pounders. We ain't doing none of that.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
We ain't doing none of that.
A strong 230. I see you, boo-boo. I see
230, that's too
How it go and how it get, man. It's Turned Up Tuesday, and we back at it at part 2. You know how that go, the second half of the mayhem, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And around here, even when they guest host, we let them introduce themselves. So please, the beautiful, the vivacious, the talented, the writer, the wizard of words,
Hey,
Miss
Jamila E. Spencer.
You know what I'm saying? We had to add a lady's touch to the show this evening, you know what I'm saying? So fellas, please enjoy, take it all in and understand a woman is beautiful and also talented. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. So we're going to start it up because, around here it's been real masculine, a lot of testosterone running around, going down. So we got a lady's point of view, and we're going to run through some topics and see what it looks like from a woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Give us some insight to us silly men. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Teach us a little shem. You know what I mean?
Teach you something tonight.
You did?
See what's going
I
on.
thought I taught y'all something last week.
You heard? Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, now that you mention it.
Told us
that's a
something
fact.
last week. Just a little something. Let's see what you gonna teach us tonight.
She told us to go through their phones, fellas. Make sure y'all
Exactly.
are consistently
No, I did
checking
not.
the phone.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And making sure you guys are in tune with what your lady is wanting or not, because she will
Exactly.
get you, bruh. She will
And that's
get
what I learned from last week.
That's your word?
Yeah, woman's intuition.
you. Yo, and make sure y'all go cop that. Duh. Make sure y'all go cop that.
Yeah.
Shout out to
A
Love
Woman's Intuition,
man.
my IG, Jamila1222. Hit me up. I'm always in motion.
Listen, and that's what it's about. Shouts out to all the ladies out there that's doing what they gotta do, procuring businesses and making things happen out there. Because I'm sure just as much as it's hard for a man out there, it's probably twice as hard for a woman to make things happen. You
It
know
most
what I mean?
definitely
So
is.
I can respect that.
But you gotta have a hustle.
That's a fact. That's a
Right?
fact. And that's what hip hop is all about.
All
So
right.
we're gonna get into Suge Knight Jr., right? Suge Knight Jr. claims that Tupac is back in the studio. No.
Nah, that's a fact.
I'm dead ass.
saw that.
I'm dead ass.
I saw that.
So Suge Knight Jr., that would be Suge Knight's son for you slow motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's saying that Tupac, is actually in the studio and recording. He's saying that he's alive and living in Malaysia.
Do you believe that?
Part of me want to say no immediately, right? But knowing Pac and knowing his mother, if you're not
That nigga
familiar-
dead as hell, dude. You can't even give him.
Like,
Yeah, that nigga dead.
Part of
That
me
nigga
want to
dead.
believe it, because wouldn't that be the hardest finishing story to Pac? Like, he did everything he did and then fucked around, faked his death, and is living in South America.
Yeah,
But
but
shit, right
do
about
you
now.
think now if he would have came back, right? Say if he did, say if it was true. Say if it was true.
Right.
You think Tupac music would still be the same?
I think it would
'Cause
be
I think-
harder.
Nah,
It's
you don't think his
Pac.
fans, I don't think the way we living right now, like how
It'll be
things is
relatable.
happening. Yeah, I think it'd be different.
you don't think the young kids are like it?
Nah,
It'd be
not
like
really,
444, go
not
over their
really,
head.
because matter of fact, controversy do sell. So him faking his death, him coming saying that, oh, I'm alive and shit like that, he'll probably sell. But the
My
police
thing-
won't get him.
But my
Oh, yeah, that's
thing
a federal,
is,
the feds is
but my
coming.
thing is, who's to say they weren't down with it? If it is true. If.
Yeah, because Tupac, I think Tupac godmother, Tupac grandmother, she's related to him, is some famous lady that she ran to Cuba or something
That's
like
his
that.
mom's, big brother.
Nah,
you know who I'm talking about, right?
No?
No. It's not his mom's.
You know
His
who
mom's
I'm talking about,
deceased.
right?
Yeah, I know who
And
you're
she
talking
lives
about.
in Cuba, and like the U.S. is after her. This is true story.
Yeah, that's most
The
definitely
U.S.
true.
is really after her.
Oh, Asana Shakur.
Yeah,
Shout
Asana
out to
Shakur.
Love
Asana
Yeah.
Shakur, yeah.
Yeah, she's most definitely, yeah, she went out there to Cuba.
You
She
see,
never came
this
back.
is what I mean. So the blueprint has already been laid for him to be able to bust that move.
Right.
Exactly.
But
It's a lot of video of niggas seeing him in the hospital.
Nah, but my
People
thing,
close to him.
my thing is this: anything is possible, right?
Right.
Look who's our president. I mean, we don't want to acknowledge the idiot as our president, but look, we would have never thought that was possible. So at the end of the day, we don't know what to expect out here right
that
now.
Motherfucker got a lot of money.
But but not only that, but look what we going through right now. Look what's happening.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It really don't even affect us, to be honest.
Nigga said Lil
It doesn't
Debbie's went up
affect
10
me.
cents.
Thank God, you know.
No, but I'm just saying overall, like it really, I think all those things that be happening to the, like, they shutting down the you know, the system and shit like that. Trump said that he was shutting everything down. I think that happens like for the, like, you know, the people that's in the government and shit like that. It really don't happen to like city workers and shit like that.
Well,
because I know every city worker right now in New York City right now is going to work right now.
Right.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
I'm most definitely getting up every day going to work. But I also have another hustle. But what we have to think about is that the Republicans are fed up. Like, you got the Republicans saying enough. Some, not all. But everybody's being affected by it.
Right.
So now that everybody's being affected by it, the Republicans is like, yo, something gotta give.
Right.
You know,
It's a fact.
we may not be feeling it, but what about people who receive public assistance, housing subsidies, you know, food stamps to feed their children, people having babies. Babies is being born back to back, you know, every day, every second. There's going to be no WIC. How are these people supposed to feed their kids? How are they supposed to feed their babies? How are they supposed to pay their bills?
Well,
I mean, you know, you may say
nah.
that it's not. You may say that it's not affecting us, but at the end of the day, we always have to think anything is possible.
right.
Yo, y'all know Yo-Yo?
Yeah.
She says R. Kelly's crew.
Oh, they making up shit. Yeah,
Oh,
people
no,
talking
don't
about
fuck
this.
it up. Hold on, hold on.
I'm like this
Hold
whole.
on.
I'm just so tired of this whole R. Kelly thing.
Yo-Yo says R. Kelly's crew slipped his number into her daughter's phone.
That nigga Kel's is crazy.
At this point, don't the parents start to realize you look crazy as a parent? Like, yo, hold up. His team came, he took her phone and he put his number in the phone. We didn't know it was him. Okay, but as a parent, where the fuck was you?
Well, a lot of
What
parents
were
was
you
right there.
doing?
Well, what about the parent who was at the R. Kelly concert? He was with his wife. Homeboy was with his wife. He was with his daughter.
Right.
R. Kelly comes into the crowd and grab your daughter, take
And
her
took
up
her on
on stage. But
stage.
you're saying, "Oh, I'm an overprotective dad."
Right.
Come on, son.
That's your, how you an overprotective dad? But you come, all
That's
these
the
grown
bully.
women. You should have been like, "Nigga, take my wife."
these parents, unfortunately, I'm not saying selling their kids, but they putting their kids in a position that they believe is going to get them superstardom. But really, what it's really about is the bag.
Because everybody was looking for fame,
Of course.
but everybody was getting that money.
And lo and behold, nigga, they was getting that D. Getting straight
I don't know about that getting money part, but I believe
That's
they
what
was
they was
all
searching
getting D down. Yeah, they was
was
searching
definitely
for it,
getting body.
but they was getting dick down all day long.
For sure. For sure.
And that's a fact.
R. Kelly had the factory. This
Yes,
nigga had the
chocolate
Let's talk about
factory.
something else. Y'all ain't tired of
Easy
talking.
bake oven factory. This nigga had them bitches in there making easy bake oven treats. Alright, I'm my fault. So,
Yo,
alright.
you stupid.
He's like, where my easy bake oven cakes at? Y'all wildin'.
Nah, that's not even funny.
Yo, turned out Tuesday.
Straight up, I got a daughter.
Yeah, nah. It's not.
Oh,
Listen. The only reason why it's funny, you know what I'm saying, is just in humor. Just in comedy, is just in humor.
Yeah.
Real life, like you said, there are young ladies out there that are facing this every day, that are going through issues. It's not a game. It's not a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But them easy bake oven
Well, now we
cakes
got the
is
whole
delicious.
Well, now we got the whole Chris Brown situation.
Right.
I don't know when guys is going to stop to be like, yo.
What about when the girls is gonna stop lying?
But my whole
It may
thing
not
is
be
this:
true.
leave these girls alone. Like, just like,
Stop having
and
sex.
listen, I'm not saying stop having sex, but at the end of the day, like, you got people out here looking for fame, and females are willing to set you up by any means. People are gonna do whatever they need to do to try to get ahead.
That's a
If you're
fact.
out there performing, perform. Leave these groupies alone.
That's tough. That's like saying walk past money on the floor.
I ain't
Listen.
saying all that, but
Shit. In my book, it's money, vagina. Vagina is like a close. You ever watch a horse race?
What's
and they
up
say,
with your boy?
Listen. And they say the horse won by a hair. That's the difference between money and vagina in my life. I'm being dead ass. And this is every man. I'm gonna be real with you, young lady.
I thought I taught y'all something last week.
Nah, this is every man.
I
It's
thought I
money
told you.
and then it's vagina. But it's very, very close. It's a thin line between who's first and second. I promise you.
That
Don't
be
let
y'all
these
dude's
niggas lie to
problem
you.
now. Ain't nobody
Don't let them
lying to
lie
me.
you. That's right.
Ain't nobody lying
That's
to
right.
me.
That's
Straight
right.
up.
I ain't mad at that. That's
You
right.
might as well say I'm an FBI agent.
Oh shit.
But
Most ladies are though. We're gonna get into it now. Let's get into it.
go ahead.
Are women not FBI agents, Rich? From your
Yeah.
experience, just from
I
your
know I
experience.
am.
Yeah, they are.
Is it naturally? It just comes naturally, like.
I mean, some got more sense than others.
Oh shit. Wow. Shots
Talk
fired.
about it.
Shots fired, you dumb hoes. Damn.
Listen, if you're dealing with a dude, then you know your dude.
Right.
Right or wrong. I
I don't
told
know
y'all
my
when that
dude.
whole movement thing started switching up.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all be having these attitudes
What's this
for
movement?
no
What
reason.
movement? What
Like
movement? What movement
y'all just
started
be
switching
moving
up?
like tight funny. Like y'all be making y'all
What,
be
dudes
try-
as a whole?
Y'all just be trying to pull little fast little moves and all that. Like
Dudes as a whole, like all dudes.
I'm not gonna say all dudes because there is some good dudes out here. I said that last week. And like I said last week, a lot of times guys become the way they are because females have played games with them.
Oh yeah, that's a
Right.
fact.
Right?
That's a
I did
fact.
say that. So I'm
You
not
did say
sitting
that.
here taking everything away from the guys because when guys get with a girl, they may be into that girl, and then the girls sit there and they start playing games with them. And then, like I said last week, when that good girl comes along and try to be with homeboy, they shutting down because they don't want to be hurt.
Right.
But y'all gotta learn how to let go of these egos y'all be having.
Dun,
What's
dun,
up
dun.
with that?
It's real.
Wow.
Cause you got like, it's a matter of taste. Some chicks like a guy that's like try to think of like an example that we all know. But a dude that's necessarily like not necessarily so alpha. Some chicks like a dude where they can kind of be the alpha and the dude is the chick. Not the chick, but he stay home with the kids, she work.
Right.
Some dudes like that. Let's not get it twisted either. Some niggas like to be Mr. Mom. They want to stay home. Shorty working, she paying the bills. I'll do the kids. Some, it depends on the dynamic. But then some of the other guards, they more on the alpha side of things. That's why balance is the key. That's why hip hop is the hardest genre known to man, and that's why
Right.
we forever 9-5, right? Because in 9-5, that's kind of like when hip hop had the greatest balance of dirty and money. It was just enough dirty niggas to let niggas know that hip hop was about the dirt being from the bottom. But it was enough niggas getting money to have you to aspire for more.
Right.
That's 1995, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna pull up the songs that was out, hip hop tracks, right? The top billboards in 95, right?
Dave is blowing by.
No, watch, cause I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind.
I thought I blew your mind a week ago.
He said, blow your mind.
Oh,
So look.
in
In 1995, first of all, shout out to my nigga Rich. Shook Ones came out. Shook Ones Part 2 came out.
Love
right?
Mom Deep.
Yeah, so that's why. Hold on, we're gonna save this song shit for 1 second. That's why. Shouts out to you, Tragedy Gaddafi, just for who you are.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm fake type.
Oh,
because my mans, bro, fucks with the
man,
mob. Like, you feel me? So that was gonna be a dope interview because Traj is like
He was there.
Marley Marl's like the godfather of Queens.
Of
Traj
Queensbridge.
is like the conciliere or whatever of Queens. Like he was the next nigga that was like had all the niggas that you think is fly under the wing.
Right.
Traj, like you feel me? He had Nas under the wing, CNN under the wing, Mobb Deep under the wing. So you know like that would have.
That would have been L.
But salute to you, Traj. Salute to you, my nigga. But Dear Mama came out in 95.
That's my song.
Like, This is
While
the
Pac
golden.
was in jail.
But that song is
Why
really,
he was
really
locked
deep.
up.
That song is really, really deep, though.
That's one of the hardest hip hop songs known to man, and that's what Pac did. That's why he'll forever reign as one of the greatest.
Facts.
Because
Absolutely.
especially in '95, we was kind of getting not introduced. We was kind of getting settled into that gangster rap.
Right.
You dig? Everything was murder, death, homicide, and I'm
Right.
not mad at the brothers because that's what they were seeing outside. You dig? But Pac was one of the first dudes that was both. You was either listening to brand Nubian type niggas,
Right.
or you was listening to, you know, your Death Row,
Rose.
your Bad Boy, you feel me? But Pac was both. Like,
Right.
that nigga murdered the game. But, all right, so First of the Month came out in '95. You know what I'm
First
saying?
of the month.
Wake up, wake up. Like,
wake
this
up.
Is, and I'm just setting a mood of hip hop, or setting a mood of where we was in '95 versus the type of shit that comes out today. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's different. It's a mind state. You gotta understand, like, as a culturally for black people, we always gravitated to music. In the slave days, we sung our little hymnals and our spirituals on the plantation to keep working and keep saying while we was working. So these same spirituals is what rap is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm taking it a little too deep. Maybe it's going over niggas' fitted caps. I get it. But this is at 9-5. The type of shit that y'all niggas was vibing to had you in a mode, Crossroads, Bone Thugs. Like, my nigga, this is the shit that was in your mind. I got 5
See you
on
at
it.
the crossroads.
Dog, be alone. Like, you feel
Yeah.
me? Now, the
got
shit
you.
niggas is listening to, you know, I can't even name the names of these songs these days because they be retarded.
Take two. But we
Static.
listen to them.
And I'm not
Facts.
gonna lie,
Right?
when I'm in the
We
club
listen
and
to
I'm
'em.
bop, it's a vibe. But Dear Mama, when I'm in my house, it make me cry, nigga. On some
Yeah.
real nigga shit. Let me be going through
That's
something
true.
and that Dear Mama, come on. My mom's ain't feeling too good. My mom's got a little cough.
Right.
Mom's got a cough. And Dear Mama, come on.
Yeah,
nigga,
that
I'm in
song-
the crib.
Yeah, that song really does hit home though, because it reminds me, like, a lot of times,
Something Cito.
Word.
Cito 415. Go
sometimes
ahead,
that
Queen.
song could come on while I'm driving, and it just takes me into a whole nother space.
Another zone.
Right.
You know, for the fact that it reminds me of my mom. You know, when my mom was alive.
Come on, salute.
And,
Rest in peace.
you know,
Bless.
having,
Rest in peace.
you know,
Bless.
yeah, and having 7 brothers.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Having 7 brothers.
Those are
and
the niggas that was
knowing-
gonna wash me.
Yeah, because he was trying to pop off for me. And but
Yo, y'all niggas stupid.
yo, Rich,
Yo.
what's up with your boy
Yo,
tonight?
oh no.
It's turned up
Turned up
Tuesday, man.
Tuesdays.
You
We
already
in the
know how I go
building.
and how I
But
get,
yo,
man.
how he turned up on me like that?
I don't know. It's
I
turned
ain't
up
turned up, bro.
Tuesdays.
Don't
But
let
did
them
I
lie
back
to you.
down?
Don't let them
I
lie
don't
to you.
know. Hey,
Did
look,
I back down?
listen,
Did I back down, though?
listen.
Listen.
But-
Y'all crazy.
But as I was saying about,
Yeah,
as I was saying
exactly.
about the Dear Mama song, it reminds me so much of my mom when my mom was alive, for the fact that. Stop laughing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Richie ain't shit. How he start laughing?
Word.
Right, she telling a mama story. This nigga Richie just
Word.
bust out laughing.
Rich,
like,
nah.
Yo,
For me.
bro. Like,
This one gets all emotional.
Oh,
But you couldn't
shit.
tell that 20 minutes ago.
it's a fact. Listen,
What he said?
I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 of me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's 1 of me. It's the God.
All right, let's
you
get
heard?
back to Tupac with
Let's
the
get
Dear
back
Mama
to,
song.
Let's get back to 95 songs, but we working with Tupac right
All right,
now.
well, let me just get
Go
this.
ahead.
All right, so what I was
Talk
saying
that-
was,
talk that talk.
like, sometimes when I'm driving and that song comes on, it really just takes me into a whole nother space.
Right.
Like mentally.
As
you know,
it
because
should.
it makes me think of my mom and how much she used to run back and forth. To, you know, to the courthouse, to family court, to the criminal court, you know, for my brothers, and, you know, when my brother, when he was in juvenile detention, well, it was Spofford at the time.
Right.
Sparfa.
And
Shout
just-
out to Sparfa.
Spofford
it was
in the
Spofford.
Bronx.
Yo, I
Spofford.
remember like going with my mom to Spofford to see my brother.
Right.
And at that time, back in the days, kids couldn't go on the visiting floor.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was some,
yeah,
you know, so
yeah.
I used to have to sit out in the area, you know, but just to want to know how that visit went always
Right.
makes me think about Dear Mama.
And that's real. That's real. And we're going to keep it right on moving. This is one of my favorites. So Many Tears. You weren't, fuck that. You Were Not Alone, Michael Jackson came out
that's a
with
bit.
that.
And you know what's so crazy? R. Kelly wrote that song.
Oh.
Yeah,
hey,
you was about to break.
Wait, and
you was
how
about
is
to
it?
say,
Wait, and
you
how
are
is it?
not alone.
Yo,
hey.
that's crazy.
But wait, hold on. I said 7 brothers, 8 brothers. My bad.
You said 7.
But I got 8. My bad.
Oh, you got 8.
2 is deceased.
That's
No, I
8.
have 8 brothers. 2 is deceased though. 2 is deceased, but I have 8. You know, it was.
Salute. R.I.P.
Shout out
first
to
of
the
all.
8 brothers.
Hey.
That's crazy. Nigga said R. Kelly wrote this shit.
Yeah, R. Kelly wrote that.
What he
out to
feeling that he
R.
wanna play?
Kelly. Yo, shout out to
I
Michael
knew I was
Jackson
sitting next to
estate,
you, Rich,
nigga.
for a
Fuck that.
reason.
Listen, hold up. This is the video where Mike Jack, just so you people at home, this is the video where Mike Jack was laid on the ground with Elvis Presley's daughter in the video, and he looks like a pasty crayon.
This is my song, though.
No, the song is crack.
The song
But the
is
nigga
crack.
is a crayon in a toga laying on the floor. Look at this nigga. He looks illuminated. He look like he glow in the dark. Look at this nigga.
But such amazing talent though.
No, Mike is an amazing talent, and it's so sad.
I'm gonna play this song
what
on my
was
way
done.
home tonight.
Mike like kids too. Don't be if you don't listen
Oh,
to Carol,
but
don't
you
listen
keep
to
so the
Mike.
man is dead.
Yeah,
The
but
man
nah.
is gone.
Don't sue
I'ma
us,
tell you
Mike.
something.
The
Let
man
us
is
rock.
gone. He said Mike like
If
the
he
kids.
had, Emmanuel Lewis was 33 years
On
old,
his lap.
sitting on Michael Jackson's
Come
lap,
on, y'all.
something is wrong
Come
there.
on, y'all.
Like,
Let's
if that was
not-
to happen
come on.
right now,
Come on.
yo, you know the internet will fry
on.
Michael Jackson
Let's
right
not be
now.
foolish now,
The
y'all.
internet will fry him, and
Let's
you
not be
cannot stand
foolish.
up here and say they wouldn't. They will fry Michael Jackson right now.
All right, y'all. We about to
Right
wrap
or
it.
wrong?
What's the answer, Miss Queen? Would they fry him if a 33 33-year-old midget
Was sitting on a grown man lap. What would you say?
What would the internet do? Fuck that. What would you say? Right.
Well, it depends on what the color they are.
Oh, man,
damn,
shouldn't
racist.
care about the
No,
race.
but no,
racist.
I'm not being racist. But what I'm saying is, you know, people don't make big deals with certain cultures. Like, first of all, I don't
I feel
know.
what you're saying.
I feel what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I feel what
Right
she's
or
saying.
wrong?
I feel what she's
But
saying.
we just talking about proper, for like
What's
ain't
right?
no grown. What's right? And
What's
you know
right?
that shit ain't right.
No, it's not.
Grown ass man, midget sitting on a grown ass man lap.
Come
that
on,
ain't
son.
right. Come
that
on.
nigga got a Woody. Get out of here.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
I don't know what happened to my thing, but it's
Oh man.
We shut that down. It's Turned Up Tuesday, man. We don't give out the. She's trying to leak us on the live. She's trying to leak the episode. You know
More
how that
leakers,
go.
more exposure. You know,
Alright, we
it is what it is. We take
He
that.
still want to fight for me.
I guess so.
He still want to fight for me.
Why
Yo,
y'all
it's
want to
Turned
fight?
Up
What's
Tuesday.
going on? Why y'all want to fight?
I don't know why
What's
he
going
want
on?
to
I
fight.
don't want no smoke.
Reese, can you put this back on?
I don't want
Oh,
no smoke.
man.
I don't know how to do it.
See, look, that shout
But he wanna keep
shout out
fighting
to
me,
Lovely
'cause we need this,
Entertainment,
though.
man. Shout out to Lovely
Reese know
Entertainment.
how to do it.
Listen, we're gonna close out with this. We're gonna take a moment and we're gonna say this. Look, if you don't have healthy arguments with your team, y'all not a team, my nigga. Y'all niggas is individuals
Here we
rocking
go.
together.
What's going on?
Look, Dr. Rich. Nigga said all right.
I want to be the doctor.
What's going on?
What's going
Who's the
on? Why
patient?
y'all? Both y'all the patients right now?
Look, man.
What's
Why you
going
gotta
on?
be the doctor?
I really don't want to be the
See,
doctor.
Rich ain't
I'm
signed
just
up for all
trying
this.
to. I didn't sign up to be the
Richard
doctor.
wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready
He
for that.
wasn't ready for that
He
one.
wasn't ready.
Nah, I
He
wasn't
want to
ready for
play
that.
No,
doctor.
listen, nah, I
What
wasn't
you want to
ready.
play next, House?
All right, listen. This is Turned Up
I wanna
Tuesday.
play house.
Chico, what's the numbers? Where we at?
He want to play House
Nah, I
next?
don't
It's
want to play
quiet.
house.
Listen, y'all. It's Turned Up Tuesday. You already know how it go and how it fucking get, my niggas. You can bite the style, but you might break your fucking teeth, you bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole universe. And
to the galaxy.
yeah, no, to the
Yo.
galaxy.
Daffy.
Yeah.
We go for 5 minutes.
And I could have
Alright, we go
asked
for
about
5
my
minutes.
mom, D's
Alright,
stories,
relax,
my
relax,
Nas
Lovely
stories.
Entertainment,
It's
we
all right,
good.
man. Sorry, I'm gonna calm down because I ain't gonna get all mad and stuff. I'm not gonna get in my bag.
I'm not mad at Trash. What's some of the questions you would have asked him? We got 5 minutes. I
would have asked
to the
him
boss.
what was the
We
process.
good. We got 5 minutes.
I would have asked him what was the process of LA. You know what I mean? With you know what I mean? How much feedback y'all got from LA? You know what I
Time
mean?
out.
Right.
I want to know. You said you read the first 6 pages.
Oh
He
shit!
said, Dave. He said.
It's
Rich,
not
you
about.
said,
It's not about Rich.
No.
It's
You
not about
said,
Rich.
no.
It can't be about
But tell
Rich.
me, you said.
Nah, I don't know. I plead the fifth.
We're going to keep it on Gaddafi right now. But
I'm about to turn up.
she got your
Oh,
ass.
she don't know.
I'm trying to say,
She's gonna turn it.
We're going to keep it Gaddafi. First of all, big shouts out to Tragedy Gaddafi. You know, he was supposed to be here tonight. I don't know. Something happened. He ain't make it. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, I definitely would have wanted to get into. Listen, I would have wanted to get into to the whole.
You're crazy.
I would have wanted to get into Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? Finding out, you know, he came after Marley Marl. So at the end of the day, why wasn't there a label? Why wasn't Nas? All of these different CNN, Mobb Deep, all these niggas. Why wasn't Cormega? Why wasn't they all just signed to Marley Marl?
Right.
Like, why didn't Marley Marl just start a label? That's one question I wanted to ask. You know what I'm saying? But I guess never mind. I'm like,
All right, so how we going?
It's over. We out of here.
We out of here? It's a wrap?
It's Rich. This is how you know it's a wrap. You're Rich. You got anything else you want to say, brother?
Life is good, and
That's what he always
That's how you gonna end it?
you know,
That's crazy. He
man.
didn't even do his
Shut
homework
up.
assignment.
I ain't do my homework assignments. Why everything is on me?
Now flip it on you now.
Now you gonna flip on me? You gotta flip on him.
Oh, that's the
Get
that's the
him.
timer.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, that's the timer. Listen, please tell them what you got going on. How they can spend
In
that fucking bag.
I'm chasing a bag. You know, Women's Intuition is going down. Jamila 1222, hit me up. I'm in motion. Every day, all day. Making it happen. Gotta do what I gotta do. You gotta have a hustle out here, B.
Listen, Jamila Spencer in the building. Turns up
And I ain't
Tuesday in the
waiting.
building.
And I'm not waiting for
Cito,
nobody to get me where I need to be.
You can't. Cito,
You know what I'm saying?
in the fucking building.
shit.
The best engineer in the game. We always gotta shout
Cito.
out any of your engineering needs. Holla at Cito 415.
This was a crazy episode,
Tito, can I
Dave.
get?
Shouts out to Lovely Entertainment. You already know how that go. And your management and any insider gamer tips, you want to hit up Lovely Entertainment on the gram. We good? We out?
So,
We
Tito,
good. We out.
This is
drop
crazy
something on the
episode.
way out.
Oh man.
Hey, get in the camera. Look at this. You go behind the camera. I want you to
See the
check
view?
something out. Yeah. I want you to take this stool and put it back there. Jamila, you gonna sit back there for a minute?
That's
There
right.
you
That's
go.
right.
You're still telling me to go sit down.
Oh, well,